Hello, students. Welcome to English with Dexter. You're welcome to a brand new video. And our topic for today's lesson, as you can see, is monophthongs, part 1. In our previous video, we introduced the test of orals in English language. And I told you then that those of you who are finding oral English difficult, on this channel, we shall be simplifying that aspect of English and making it very, very easy. So please keep a date with this channel. If you are preparing for external exams or you know somebody who is preparing for exams, feel free to subscribe to this channel or direct the person to this particular channel, and also like and share my videos. They help me very much. So without further ado, we'll go into our objectives for today's lesson. We shall be defining monophthongs. We shall be looking at the types. And in today's lesson, we shall be looking at three three monophthong sounds for today's lesson. And in our subsequent videos, we'll look at the remaining sounds. So please don't forget to keep a date with this channel. So what exactly are monophthongs? Well, let's find out. So a monophthong is a vowel sound that consists of one phonetic symbol. Okay? A monophthong is a vowel sound that consists of one phonetic symbol. Now, there are some keywords we need to bear in mind here. The first one is vowel sound. The second one is one. What that means is that when we're discussing monophthongs, monophthong applies to only vowel sounds. You cannot have a consonant monophthong. There is nothing like a consonant monophthong in English language. So whenever we say monophthongs, we are referring to only vowel sounds. And in our last lesson, I was able to define a vowel sound. I was able to differentiate a consonant sound from a vowel sound. I told you that a vowel sound is produced without obstruction of the air by any organ of speech, unlike consonant sounds. All right. Then second thing I told you about is one phonetic symbol. Of course, we know mono, okay, means one. All right. So when we say monophthong, we are referring to a sound that comprises of only one phonetic symbol. Now, what it implies is that when pronouncing a monophthong, the entire pronunciation is just one sound. The entire pronunciation is just one sound. Now, there are some sounds in English that the entire pronunciation will be a glide from one sound to another. It's what you call diphthongs, okay? Where you glide from one sound to another. But that is not the case for monophthongs. In the case of monophthong, the entire pronunciation is just one sound, okay? And that is why it is represented by one phonetic symbol to indicate that the entire pronunciation is just one sound. And that is why it's called mono, okay? Monophthong. Now, a monophthong can also be called a pure vowel. So monophthongs are also called pure vowels, all right? Pure vowels because it is not a combination of different sounds. It's not a combination of two sounds, okay? It's just one sound, okay? So it's simple and straightforward. So it's pure. It's very, very clear. And that's why it's called a pure vowel. So if you don't want to say monophthongs, you can say pure vowels, okay? And there are 12 pure vowels, or there are 12 monophthongs in English language. Now, out of these 12, 7 are short vowels, while 5 are long vowels. Together, they make up the 12 monophthongs, or the 12 pure vowels. All right? So we have 7 short vowels, and we have 5 long vowels. The short vowels are produced without elongating the sound or the word. You do not stretch the pronunciation. So it's precise, okay, and short, brief. But in the case of the long vowels, okay, when you pronounce them, you have to elongate your pronunciation. You have to stretch your pronunciation. All right. So that's why we have short vowels and long vowels. That's what we mean by short vowels and long vowels. So in today's lesson, we shall be looking at 3 of the 7 short vowels. Today's lesson will focus on only the short vowels, and we shall look at 3 sounds out of the 7 short vowels. Then in our subsequent video, we'll look at the remaining 4 sounds before we proceed to the long vowels. So that's why I say keep a date with this channel, because we shall do everything, okay, everything as far as oral English is concerned right here on English with Dexter. So if you have not subscribed, please do not hesitate to smash the subscription button right now. And also turn on the notification bell so that anytime I upload a brand new video, you'll be notified. So without further ado, let's go straight to the very first of the short vowels for today's lesson. So the very first sound we shall be looking at in today's lesson is what you have right here. So this is the first short vowel that we shall be looking at today. As you can see, this is a sound. A sound because it is sandwiched by 2 slashes. Okay, so this is one phonetic symbol, only one symbol within these slashes. Okay, and that is why this is a monophthong, because there is only one symbol here. Now, this is not a letter. This is not a letter I. No, this is a phonetic symbol. It's a sound. It's a sound because it has these 2 slashes beside it. Without these, it becomes a letter. But this is telling you that it is a sound. So this is a phonetic symbol, and there's only one symbol here. That makes it a monophthong or a pure vowel. So how do you pronounce this sound? Now listen carefully and repeat after me. E, E, E. Good. So that is the pronunciation. And this sound can be found in a lot of words, different positions, and they can be represented by different letters. So let's find out 2 examples of words that contain the sound. Now, this is the first one right here where you have letter I in the middle. Sit. Can you pronounce that, please? Sit. Good. Then we have here at the beginning where you have letter I. Ill. Ill. Okay, it's a short sound. Then coming right here, the sound is right here where you have letter E. What you have here is E. So the word is pronounced bucket. Bucket. It's not pronounced bucket, but bucket. Bucket. Then right here, the same thing applies here where you have letter E. The sound here is E. The word is pronounced market. Market. Okay, not market, but market. Then right here, in 2 places, letter I here, letter A here. The word is pronounced village. Village. Okay, not village, but village. So right here, you have the E sound. Okay, even though you have letter A, the sound is E. Same applies here. You have letter A here, but the sound here is E. The word is pronounced orange. Orange. Okay, so here is E, orange. Now here you have it in 2 places. This word, 2 places. You have it here where you have letter U, and here where you have letter Y. So this here is E, B, and here is E, Z. B, Z. B, Z. B, Z. All right? So can you see why your attention should not be on the letters? because a letter can deceive you. If you want to pronounce based on what you see, you might be wrong. Okay, rather you have to learn the pronunciation of the word and apply the correct sound where it should be. Here also we have two places. Okay, we have E here, you have E here. That's PT, PT. All right. Same with this here. This words here you have if, is, it, all at the initial position and all represented by letter I. Okay. Then if you come down here, you see other examples. We have toilet. Right here where you have letter E, the sound is E. Toilet. Toilet. Now for this word, there can be an alternative pronunciation. Sometimes here you may have the schwa sound. Okay, yes, that's the weak okay, but the word is also pronounced toilet. So right here you have E. Same applies here where you have letter E here. Okay, the sound there is E. The word is pronounced pocket. Pocket. Okay, not pocket, but pocket. The same applies here where you have letter A. The sound here is E. Luggage. 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 So right here you have E. Same applies here where you have this. You have baggage. 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 Can you see? So right here where you have letter A, the sound is E, but not for this A. You see how it is? Only for this one. So be careful. Then under this word, you have two situations where you have letter O and letter E. The sound here is E, and the sound here is E. So it's pronounced we mean. We mean. We mean. Okay, women. Three women. Three women. Okay, not women, but women. Then here as well in this word, you have the E sound here. That is enough. 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 Okay, not the other way. So discover that the sound E, all right, the sound E can occur where you have letter I, as you've seen, okay, where you have letter E as well, as you've seen, where you have letter A as well, as you've seen, and it can also occur where you have letter U right here, and can also occur where you have letter O right here, okay. So that is why you have to study oral English, because in English language, the way you spell is not always the way you pronounce. Okay? The way you spell is not always the same way you pronounce. And that is why you do not focus on the letters. Because if you do, you could pronounce wrongly. Okay? You could pronounce wrongly. Don't focus on the letters because you could pronounce wrongly. Okay? Rather, you have to learn the pronunciation, okay, and apply it appropriately. And the best way to learn is by consulting your dictionary on a regular basis. Let's proceed to the second sound for today's lesson. Now, this is the second sound for today, right here. Okay, it looks like letter E, but it's not letter E as a sound. So, how do you pronounce the sound? Listen carefully and repeat after me. E, e, e. Good. So, the sound, that's how it's pronounced, and the sound usually occurs where you have letter E, but not in every situation, as we just learned previously. So these are examples of words that contain the E sound. The first one right here, egg, at the beginning. We have else at the beginning. We have exile, exile, right here at the beginning. We have enter, here at the initial position. Then right here in the middle, we have pen. We have get. We have hen, letter E. Then we have letter EA, head. It's a short sound. We have bread, we have spread, right? Then we also have guest, UE, guess, UE. Then E again, red, bet, EA again, dead, met. Okay, so the sound is just and it comes at this position. Now, one thing that can help you with this sound is that the sound does not appear at the end of words. The sound does not appear at the end of words. What it means is that this sound this sound right here can never be the last sound in a word. So if you look at all these words, okay, the sound can never be the last. Now, I didn't say letter, okay? I said sound. So don't refer me to this. This is a letter. This is not a sound. The last sound here is else. Okay? Okay? Same with this. The last sound here is O, exile. Exile. So I'm not referring to the letter. Okay? I'm referring to the sound e. And I am saying that the sound e, okay, can never be the last sound in any word. Either comes at the beginning as an egg or in the middle, okay, sandwiched by two other sounds. But in case you have come across any word that has this sound eh as the last sound, feel free to correct me in the comment section below. Okay, feel free to do that, and I'll be glad to hear from you. So, without further ado, we proceed to our third sound for today. And this is our third sound for today. It can be written like this, or some students have complained that they find this sound difficult to write. So if you find it difficult, you can just write it like this as well. Yeah, it's like your normal A, okay? But this is not letter A, okay? This looks like that. This is a sound, as you can see. So how do you pronounce this sound? Anyone is okay, all right? Anyone is okay. Same thing. So how do you pronounce the sound? Now, a lot of students have difficulty in articulating this sound. So I'd like you to listen carefully. And when we get to contrasts in our subsequent videos, you will see why this sound is a little bit technical. But no, I don't really think so. Now listen carefully and repeat after me. Ah, ah, ah. All right. So your mouth will be okay wide open. Okay, wide open, and your lips will spread. Okay, your mouth wide open and your lips spread. And then the sound is somehow stressed. It's a very short sound, but it's stressed. Ah, ah, ah. Okay? Do not make your lips round. Your lips should be spread. Okay? Lips should be spread and your mouth should be wide open. Ah, ah, ah. Okay? So that's how you pronounce the sound. Now, the sound also can usually appear where you have letter A, but not in every situation. So, as you can see, add, add, apple, apple, axe, axe, ass, ass. Okay, it's a short sound, so don't make it long. Okay, yeah, it's not ah, but ah. Okay, not ah, but ah. Okay, then right here in the middle position, we have pan, we have mad, right? And other examples, we have happy, we have practice, we have pat, we have cap, we have cat, we have mat, we have tap, we have bag, we have fat, and we have last. All right. So bear in mind the sound is short, although it's somehow stressed, but it's short, but somehow stressed. Okay. And um, your lips are spread, not round, and your mouth is wide open. Ah, ah, ah. Okay. So happy, practice, pat, cap, cat, mat, tap, back, fat, last. Okay. So it's a short sound. Don't make it long. Okay. For this one, cat. I didn't say cart. I said cat. Can you see? Ah, not R, but ah, cat. Not cart, but cat. So it's a short sound. Okay, I'm trying to differentiate, but we're gonna have a video where we'll contrast. Okay, where we'll differentiate the sounds. From now, we're just pronouncing them and giving examples. I want you to know the pronunciations and the examples, so that later on, when we're contrasting, it will be much clearer to those who are confusing the pronunciations of the sounds. All right. Now, similarly, in this sound, it does not, okay, appear at the end of words. Okay, just like the eh. Okay, this sound does not occur at the end of words. I mean, this sound is never the last sound in a word. Okay, now I said sound, not letter. Okay, I said sound, not letter. All right, yeah. So if you look at all our examples, okay, discover that the sound can either be at the initial position, as the first sound, or in the middle position, sandwiched by other sounds. But the sound can never appear as the last sound in a word. But, like I always say, if you have any word, if you know any word, if you've come across any word whereby this sound is the last sound in that word, feel free to notify me in the comment section below, and I'll be very glad to hear from you. So for today, these were the three sounds we're looking at. In today's lesson so far, we've looked at E, E. We've also looked at E, E. And we've looked at A, A. So in our subsequent videos, we will look at the other four short vowels under the monophthongs. All right, so please keep a date right here on this channel. So I'll leave you with an assignment, which is to give 5 examples of each of the 3 sounds. Okay, so for the sounds I gave you, I gave examples, right? I want you to give me 5 for each of them. That's 5, 5, 5 in 3 places. Okay, and the 5 representing one sound, another 5 under another sound, and another 5 under the third sound. But please do not repeat the examples that I gave in class. So I want you to research and find your own examples and indicate where the sound appears. Okay, you can leave your answers in the comment section. I'll be delighted. I will read them and I will get back to you for sure. I'll make sure I get back to you. Okay, if you do it for making the effort. But please research, consult your dictionary, and find 5 examples for each of the 3 sounds that we've done today. Now, next video, I'll also find time to read out your responses and tell you where you've done very well. And if there are corrections, I'll also let you know about that. So thank you so much for being a part of this lesson. Okay, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you've not done so, and also like and share this video. It's going to be helpful to myself and to others as well. So until next time, my dear students, take care of yourself and have a great day.